What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Christian Corey, talking all-star stuff here in today's video. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so topic number one involves a number one player in all of baseball, and that is Mike Trout. Now, some could argue that maybe not this year, but he's a very good player. There's no doubt about it. And, people are showing his love by voting for him for the 2021 MLB All-Star Game that will now be held in Colorado, Coors Field, home of the Colorado Rockies. So the thing is that although Mike Trout is a beloved player in Major League Baseball, this season he's been hampered with injuries. He's not doing great. He's only played 36 games. Only 8 home runs, not even 20 RBIs, 18 RBIs, has a batting average of .333, but again, a very small sample size for Michael Trout. Thing is that here in 2021, the Phase 1 of the All-Star Game voting has opened up and already closed. So they're done with Phase 1 of voting. And, the fans vote online. It's really not by the writers anymore. It's the fans, whoever the fans want to see. They vote them in, and that's how it works. You go online to MLB.com and you vote, right? And again, I haven't voted yet, but a lot of people have. As of right now, Phase 1 is over. At the end of Phase 1, Mike Trout leads all center fielders in votes, or at least outfielders in votes, with 14%. That basically means, hypothetically, if voting ended today, Mike Trout, with 36 games under his belt, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs, this guy is going to lead and start for the American League in the All-Star Game in center field. Now, do you really want that if you're Major League Baseball? Again, I get it. Mike Trout is a very good player. He's the poster boy. They've been trying to make him the poster boy. Last won the MVP in 2019 with a full season. Last season was a bust. No All-Star Game. We get it. But the question is, does Mike Trout deserve to be in the All-Star Game with these type of numbers? In my opinion, the answer is no. Flat out no. Why? Because he's not the best center fielder, and certainly not the best player right now in Major League Baseball. I mean, what about a guy like Ramon Liriano, another guy in the AL West, plays for a better team in the Oakland A's, a second-place team, 2 games back behind the cheating Astros. Look at Liriano's stats. He's doing great this season in 57 games, just about 30 RBIs, 28 RBIs, 13 home runs. Here's his season. Has a batting average just about, at 258, almost 260. I mean, he's played in more games. He has more home runs than Trout. He has more RBIs than Trout. He's on a better team than Mike Trout. If I'm Liriano, I'm ticked. I'd be like, why aren't I in the All-Star Game? Why aren't I the starting center fielder for the American League? Why don't I represent my Oakland A's in Colorado? I mean, if I was Ramon Liriano, I'd be ticked. He has a cannon for an arm. He's a better hitter than Mike Trout right now. He has more home runs. He has more RBIs. I mean, what are you doing, Major League Baseball? If I was Ramon Liriano, I'd call up Rob and I'd say, look, Rob, I don't care who the people are voting for. Look at my numbers. I'm doing better than Mike Trout. I'm sorry he got hurt, but you can't just put him in, because he's Mike Trout. I mean, that's stupid. I don't know. It's like putting Don Mattingly in the Hall of Fame because he's a New York Yankee. I mean, that's ridiculous. Just because you're Mike Trout doesn't mean you get to go to the All-Star Game every year. You want the best players there, but he's not the best. 8 home runs, halfway into the season is not good. Ramon Liriano, in my opinion, deserved to be the starting center fielder for the AL in Colorado. I mean, plain and simple. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is Fernando Tatís Jr. and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Well, first, let's talk about Tatís. What you saw from him on Friday night at home against the Diamondbacks was amazing. He almost did what JD Martinez did back in 2017 for the D-backs, of all things. He almost hit 4 home runs in 1 game. Fernando Tatís Jr. hit 3 home runs on Friday night against the D-backs at home at a packed house at Petco right after a great sweep of the Dodgers. And the Diamondbacks are pushovers as it is. It was great to see Fernando Tatís Jr. and you think, what's wrong with this guy? I mean, yeah, he has shoulder problems, his shoulder's sore, they take him out of the game, precautionary, I get it. But the guy hits 3 home runs. And before he, basically went off against Diamondbacks, on Friday afternoon, Tatís said publicly, quote, he will not participate in the home run derby this season in Colorado, a hitter-friendly ballpark. If you're going to have any place have the best home run derby, it's Colorado. And they have a lot of home run hitters and power hitters this season. You got Ohtani, you got Tatís, you got Guerrero, Schwarber's doing great, Olsen, a lot of good righty and lefty power hitters could be a part of this home run derby in Colorado. Ohtani committed, thank God, but it looks like, according to Tatís, he's a no-go, and this was before his historic 3-home run night. Now, to make matters worse, Vladimir Guerrero, his home run leading buddy, the guy he's chasing right now, also said he will not participate in this year's home run derby in Colorado. So, is this bad for baseball? I mean, these are two men who are leading baseball in home runs. Guerrero 26, Tatís was 25. The top two leaders in home runs, as of right now, will not be participating in the home run derby in Colorado, a thin air climate. The ball will fly, especially at night. So, you're telling me that Major League Baseball would rather have a guy who has 8 home runs, 18 RBIs, I get it, has a .333 batting average, but whatever, only played in 36 games, Mike Trout, play center field, and be the star of the AllStar Game, versus the 2 home run leaders being Tatís and Guerrero to lead the home run derby and the All-Star Game. Why? So why wouldn't you encourage Tatís and Guerrero to play in the home run derby? I don't know if it's a stigma if you go to the All-Star Game, you go to the home run derby, and then you screw up your swing and you can't hit home runs anymore. But if you're baseball, you want these 2 guys to play in the home run derby. You have a home run derby, and the 2 top guys who are leading baseball in home runs will not participate in the home run derby. That is a bad thing for Major League Baseball. But by the way, we're going to thank Mike Trout's Mickey Mantle with 8 home runs and 18 RBIs and dress him up to be the next Hall of Famer. If you're Major League Baseball, you somehow, someway have to find and pressure Tatís and Guerrero to play and participate in the home run derby. If you're Major League Baseball, you say, you know what, you don't want to participate in the home run derby? Fine, you're not an all-star. You're not starting. You're not starting. I'm sorry, you're not starting. Because I don't know what Guerrero's problem is. I mean, he's playing in Buffalo, minor league stadium. And if you're Tatís, well, why are you playing right now? What are you, afraid of your shoulder? Dude! You're hitting home runs. You're playing in Colorado, for God's sakes. You know, this is just terrible by Major League Baseball that they are not going to have the 2 best home run hitters, Tatís and Guerrero Jr., participate in the home run derby. Disgraceful. I mean, I don't get it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you later.